Hello, internet. It's your boy, Dom. Quantum Dom from the quantum realm. No. I just came back from watching Antman and the Wasp, Quantumania. And I'm just gonna get right into the nitty gritty. You know what I mean? Take the gloves off, throw myself right into it. I really enjoyed this film. Like, wow. Like, this is one of the films that definitely just makes me hopeful for Phase 5. Makes me hopeful for the future of movies. It makes me very glad to be a stoner. Like, honestly, like, even if you just casually smoke, I highly recommend going to watch this movie while stoned. Because it's just one of those fucking movies, man. You know, like, you got those, like, just classic movies that you watch while you're stoned. Like, let's say Labyrinth or a Kung Fu Hustle, you know, just those really out of this world movies. This movie was definitely out of this world, man. Like, the visuals were trippy, but they were beautiful. Like, I gotta commend the VFX team, you know what I mean? Like, usually within all Marvel projects, there'll be like scenes that are very choppy, look unnatural, and enter that realm of, you know, uncanny valley. And this film is no stranger to that, but at least when it's done in this film, it's done intentionally, because there are scenes like where Cassie, which is, you know, Scott's daughter, Ant-Man's daughter, she's all grown up in this movie. I'll get into the plot right now, but she has her own suit and she has her own fighting scenes. So like sometimes when she's like switching from giant mode to tiny mode and shit, it looks very choppy. The animation looks very choppy, but in movie the explanation is that she doesn't know how to like use the suit just yet, so that's why it looks really weird. And I think the fluidity of it, at the very least, that very subtle nod and gesture, you know, just that much attention to detail, something very interesting, because this movie definitely heavily relies on VFX. I mean, like, it is all VFX. This movie is just crazy. I'm telling you, like, I'm so glad I went to the movie theater stoned. Because, like, honestly, like, right before the movie started, I had to pee. Like, during the trailers. And I was about to get out, but the movie started. And honestly, the entire time, I didn't even notice I had to pee. It's like I had forgotten. That's how great the movie was. I'm sorry. This movie was really out there, okay? Like, I'm not gonna act like the plot was anything new. Basically, it's like a tale of like travelers enter this like foreign land where there's like a dictator and they have to take him out, and the dictator's trying to use the power that these, you know, travelers have to conquer the rest of the world, you know, expand his empire. One of the classic tales like that, and they have to use their powers to stop him and get back home. You know, classic retelling, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that they fucking reinvented the wheel with the plot. They really didn't, you know. Starts off with, you know, Cassie and her grandparents messing around with like quantum realm research. They send a signal down. One of, you know, Michelle Pfeiffer's old associate. Well, I wouldn't even say associates, because they're not really associates. They're more rivals. They started out as associates to travelers who were there together, but, you know, obviously it's Kang. So, you know, she goes on to like figure out who he is, because like he has this like chair that can travel through like the multiverse, but it needs to be powered because it was sabotaged by people who had exiled him to the quantum realm. So she almost fixes it, but she sees, you know, she's able to read his mind using the chair, because she's touching the chair, and the chair is neural based, so, you know, it's controlled by his mind. So basically, she just decides to stop him, and that's how she gets trapped in the quantum realm, because she always had a way out, but he was always searching for her. Because if she got out, then he would get out. And she was like, oh, you know, I'll stay here, taking away this technology, trapping myself in here with him so he doesn't go out and destroy the rest of the multiverse, because he is a conqueror. So anyways, yeah. So the plot is that, you know, after they send the signal, after Cassie sends that signal, you know, all of them, you know, the old Antman and the Wasp, to the current ones we know, Scott and Hope, and then the daughter Cassie are all transported to the quantum realm. They get separated. Cassie and Scott, they get captured by Kang. Meanwhile, Michelle Pfeiffer, she still got it, bro. She still got it. I don't care what the fuck anybody says. She still got it. Like, she was the baddest Catwoman to date. I don't give a fuck. There has not been a better Catwoman. But damn, she's still banging. Anyways, Michael Douglas, I think is his name. I don't fucking remember. And the girl, not the girl, Evangeline Lilly. I don't know why I thought, for a second my brain fart and I thought Cassie, but no, it was them trio. Like, they're trying to like find Scott and Cassie, and Kang has them because like he sends them to find Hope's mom so that she can fix his chair and he can escape the quantum realm. And like the leverage he has is that he has Cassie, so you know Scott's basically his bitch. And basically that's the movie. You know, they eventually it all comes to a head. They have this giant battle. You know, the good guys win. I wouldn't even say that's a spoiler. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but I don't think it's a fucking spoiler to say that the good guys win in a Marvel movie. You know, yippity fucking doo-dah, controversial take here. Holy shit, guys, the good guys win in a Marvel movie. So yeah, you know, obviously, I don't know if Kang dies or not in this movie. It's not sure because he gets sucked up by this fucking machine. That I don't know. You know, I have no fucking idea. Everyone gets back home safe, and that's really it. But you know, just it's not about like the destination. You know, it's not about like, this movie really isn't about the destination. Like, oh, this is where it goes. Like, it's more about the journey. You know what I mean? It's not about like, oh, it's this grandeur story. It's about just enjoying the fucking story in the movie for what it is. The visuals, just the tale for what it is. You know. And it's just a very great start, a very solid start to Phase 5. I'll just say that. The post-credit scenes were good too. You know, we get the first post-credit scene is Council of Kangs. You know what I mean? They're talking about how the Avengers are reaching a multiversal level threat, so they gotta stop them. And the second one is just a teaser for the new season of Loki, where we see another Kang variant in the 1930s or something, like hosting some show, kind of like Tony Stark's dad did in Captain America. You know what I mean? How he had that little stand and he was like selling shit. Okay, basically King is doing the same shit, and then Loki and Lightning McQueen are there. Mobius. I'd rather call him Lightning McQueen though, because when I say Mobius, I think of Mobius, and I'm Morb. You know what I mean? I begin to fucking Morb. Goddamn, Morbius is the best movie ever. But we're not talking about Morbius. Okay, we're talking about Antman. So yeah, basic plot. Very solid start. Very fucking great visuals. The score, I liked it. Honestly, it went really fucking well. It went very grandeur. Just, it was so well put together. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say like the score blew me away. I'm not gonna lie, it very didn't. But for what it was, it did a very good job at world building. So I will definitely give them that for the score. Like, the music was very, you know, immersive. I'll give it that. It was very immersive. So it's very good. Yeah. Only note I would say, God, I feel like such an asshole for saying this. I shouldn't, because it's not my fucking place. But I feel like, just if anyone needed to improve just a little bit, it wasn't Major again, but Jonathan Majors. I feel like he was a little stiff in this movie. Not discrediting his acting skill or anything. He was actually great, but I feel like there were scenes where I felt like he was acting rather as, you know, reacting. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to teach anybody. I'm not trying to tell anybody to do their job. I'm nobody to tell anybody to do their job. But I feel like if the dude just got out of his mind a little bit, just relax a little bit, he would definitely improve. That's all I have to say. You know what I mean? Besides that, he fucking killed the role. I loved him as Kang. I loved it. He was such a fucking badass conqueror. You know what I mean? You could definitely believe it. But, you know, just the signs, like, when he seemed troubled, it was kind of hard to believe. Not because, you know, he does a bad job acting. He doesn't at all. All I'm saying is, like, it seemed a little forced. That's it. But am I saying he needs improvement? All I'm saying is just, don't overthink it. That's all I would say. You know what I mean? But don't take fucking advice from me. I'm not the famous actor. Besides that, fucking great film, great overall. Say 8 out of 10, bro. I'm definitely gonna fucking rewatch the hell out of it. I'm gonna buy this movie when it comes out, and I'm gonna watch it over and over and over again. This movie has just, become one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's hit that niche that I love. Those out of this world sci-fi kind of adventures. Like those, like, it takes me back to those 1980 sort of fucking sci-fi space movies, Just amazing. It was a great movie. I definitely recommend everyone go check out Antman and the Wasp: Quantumania. 3D. That's the way to watch it, honestly. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it made a huge difference because I was super baked, but it was really fucking cool to see like the ants coming at you. Plus the visuals. I'm pretty sure the visuals look a lot nicer in 3D. I couldn't tell the difference, but I only watched it once. So you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure when I watch it on the DVD version, it's not going to be the same experience. So while you have the opportunity to see it in 3D in the movie theater, I highly recommend you go watch it. This has been Dom. Until next time, stay wicked, my friends.